Bali dogs have a reputation to be aggressive, dirty, and infected with rabies. So I travelled to Bali to find out for myself what these dogs are actually like and why foreigners are so scared of them. Can someone like me, who has always been nervous around dogs, become friends with these controversial animals? And later, stay tuned to witness some surprising insights into these furry friends, plus controversy with one of Bali's leading animal welfare groups, BAWA. We just landed in Bali and are about to embark on 24 hours caring for these Bali dogs, which we've been told can be very naughty and mischievous.
They have the hunter in them. It's like they see anything that's running or skitsy, they've got to hunt it.
It's going to be a challenge to make sure nothing bad happens and no one gets hurt.
Come back here.
We're on the way to the house to meet the dogs. Kale's mum is in Singapore. The house is empty. I hope we can do a good job.
Wish us luck.
I am so awkward around dogs. I never know when they're going to bounce up and scratch you, but these dogs are actually pretty good to start. Here we have Kasi, who I've been told is the sweet sister, Kaya, which is the clumsy brother, BAWA, which is the little troublemaker, and then this random street dog who is not part of the dog sitting plan, but I guess he's tagging along.
We are now the parents. We are your leaders. BAWA. Hey. Come on, guys. Hey. Come on, BAWA.
Oh no. Like 2 seconds and already BAWA has chased down some strangers.
Come on. BAWA's gonna be a troublemaker, I can already tell. BAWA!
How do we get them to come back?
Well, usually you call their name, but these are Bali dogs, so Bali dogs be different. He's safe. Ew, he likes you. I think he's a local, one of the local dogs, but like I said, he's got no collar, but he's a cutie. Look at him. Little Yoda ears.
To feed them, and then we have to take them for a walk. That's what we have to do.
Try and see if Jody can handle them both. You have to do one on each hand, probably.
Okay. Oh no.
And we're off to a good start.
Oh no.
Oh,
You
Kelsey
don't eat
wants to fight. Alright, so we gotta watch out for cows. We gotta watch out for cars, scooters, other dogs.
Scooters. Well, this is nice. This is pretty easy. Oh. Oh, there's doggies. Okay. Oh no.
And here we are.
We couldn't remember which way we were meant to go. We thought we were meant to go ahead, but there's a few dogs ahead that seemed riled up.
All right.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure she said like. Actually, that's pretty.
Then the unexpected happened, and our dogs yanked out of our grip.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh. You shouldn't have done that.
Oi. Hey. Hey. Come back here.
Come on. Good guys. Good.
Come back here.
Good.
Oh. Oh.
That was close.
Okay. This
Go the other
way.
way.
Okay.
That was so lucky they came back to us, but little did we know they had other plans in mind.
Oh, this dog's feisty.
Damn, this is where things took a turn. We suddenly heard dog fighting and I stopped filming and ran with Kale to go break it up. By the time we reached the corner, they had stopped and started running back to us. Thankfully, it was short and seemed like no dogs got badly hurt.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
They
Okay.
legit had a fight. Are they okay? You guys alright?
Are you okay?
You good? Can you see your face? You all good? Yeah, you're a toughie.
Oh wait, they're coming.
Good.
Let's just keep going.
It's alright. Babe, you good? Yeah. Alright, family's good.
We kept walking but
Oh my
realized we were
God.
going to a dead end.
Oh, wait. How are we gonna get back? They're like following us. Oh my God.
There was only one option: to turn and go the same way that we
Okay,
came.
I am not letting go.
We need to go the other way.
I know.
Alright. Alright, come on guys, you guys gonna be good?
Okay. Wait, let's wait till they just go away.
I can scare them away. Come on.
Okay.
You really just gotta be still. Come on. Hold Cassie tight.
Wait, they're gonna... Cassie, no. Cassie? Hey! No. Good girl, don't go. BAWA. Don't do anything. Hey! I'm checking her.
We had them gripped tight and walked through confidently to assert dominance. This fluffy little guy was super staunch, but he was all bark and no bite.
I've got
learned your
her.
lesson.
I learned my lesson.
Cassie's the best, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
After losing our sense of direction, we realized which way we needed to go. We came across this scared little guy, and then the dogs ran into this secret hidden place,
What's this?
which we decided to open the gate and see what it was about. It turned out to be a quiet and peaceful meadow, a nice break from all the chaos of the barking neighbourhood. Our walk back home was a lot more successful, despite some dogs staunching us in our path
Please
again.
don't hurt me. God, they're so staunch. That was hard. But we did it.
Yep. Saved the town. Sorta. A couple scratches, that's about it.
Look how peaceful they are now. They're just chilling. Menaces. Absolute menaces.
Shoots. Huh? Who wants shoots? Alright, sit. Good girl, Cassie. Sit. Good. Stay. Stay. You're just a little diva. There you go.
Cassie, what are you doing? What's up your leg? We needed a break to get lunch ourselves, so after feeding the dogs, we headed off to try a restaurant nearby, and what we found was unexpected. Near the restaurant was this puppy who was very skinny, had hip and tail problems. She looks like she had been dumped by a previous owner and is now living off trash in the street. This is apparently common, especially by tourists who adopt stray dogs and then their visas run out and leave the country. This can be dangerous because a small dog like this can grow into its collar and slowly choke if no one had come to help. We took note of the location and contacted BAWA, the Bali Animal Welfare Association, but the outcome was not looking good. This is when we realised BAWA, the leading animal welfare charity in Bali, didn't have the resources to help this dog. They were in debt and decided the only option is to euthanize this dog and put her out of her suffering. We were torn, but started to believe this was the only way, and we were ready to donate the funds to kill this dog. But something in us believed there was another way. We contacted Kale's mum, who has a lot of friends here in Bali, and she spread the word. Her and her friend Ellie became very passionate about this issue and decided if BAWA wasn't going to save her, they will. It was now a test of time to see who would reach the stray dog first, and will this dog be saved? In the meantime, we had to come back home. The dogs were super excited to see us.
Oh my God, there's a random dog.
We're just attracting dogs.
Oh my God.
It's chaos!
And we spent the evening appreciating how sweet these dogs actually are.
You get comfy?
Oh, give me kisses.
Oh, look at him! Look who has cuddled up to me. What is that? What are you eating? Is it poop?
You're gonna get me in trouble for that. Yeah, I know. I see you. You know Mum's gonna get mad.
Meanwhile, we were sad we had to kick this stray dog out for the night, as unfortunately, he isn't our dog.
Okay, come back tomorrow. Shalom.
My heart. Oh, he was just wait outside.
By the morning came, we had successfully looked after these Bali dogs, and Kale's mum Kelly was back from Singapore. We were chatting and she said some things that shocked me that I didn't know about the Balinese government, including the fact that they do countrywide dog cullings.
The reason why people have a collar is if the government do these massive cullings, we would have to call them, then your dog with a collar will be spared because it means they're owned by somebody.
This is the country's attempt to eradicate rabies, which has been a problem since 2008.
The government are very strict when a dog gets reported to have rabies, and I think that's fair. And that's another thing that BAWA has been doing a lot of, and that is educating local people to get their dogs vaccinated and keep rabies in control. And it's government free, so they're allowed the vaccination for free. The problem is also the monkeys. The monkeys have rabies. So if the monkey bites the dog, that's generally how it's transported to the dogs. Now, I have experienced one puppy I found that was at my gate, and I think it may have been dumped. I'm not sure if it had distemper or rabies, but it was like frothing and seizuring, and my husband had to put it out of its misery, and that was horrific. But it was, I wasn't scared of touching it. I mean, I actually touched it, so I wasn't scared of being bitten. You can you can tell if a dog's got rabies. And again, I'm just gonna say, don't stick your hand out to a dog if you don't know it. I mean, we tell our kids that back in Australia anyway. The only time I've ever been bitten is by a sausage dog that's not even a foot high. And it was because I was a little girl and I walked straight up to it and wanted to pat it, and it didn't want me to pat it and it bit me. So I learned quickly, you don't stick your hand out to a dog until the dog shows you it wants to be patted. It's kind of like respect their space.
The media makes Bali dogs seem really scary, which explains my nervousness to come here. But what I actually notice is these dogs are quite timid and sometimes scared of us.
Because most of the shopkeepers and that, or people around them, may have just kicked them out of the way. They don't want them around. So they're being kicked, and they're not mean to them per se, they just don't want them in the touristic view.
So what aren't we seeing as tourists? We headed to a local dog kennel to find out.
A picture speaks 1,000 words. We're going to get this on footage so that you can feel what 5-month-old puppies are going through. We have tried our hardest to keep them safe, well-fed and ready for adoption and fostering. We've done many campaigns on Facebook pages, we've talked to BAWA, we've talked to organisations for support. Some have helped, some have not.
Because there is such an overpopulation issue and locals don't have the funds or resources, there are so many healthy dogs in Bali that end up being neglected or killed. It is the kind-hearted locals that donate their time and resources to get these innocent animals a home. This dog kennel was hosting over 10 dogs in a very small space. I noticed the cages were rusted and small, the fence was broken, and there were feces all over the backyard. This lady could not afford a bigger space for these dogs because she gets hardly any funding or help.
Wow, it's really hard. Not easy to get the donation from the local. Yeah, not many people want to spend their money for that things because they thought I steal a dog. Some people own the dog, but they don't do that sterilize, they don't do the vaccination because maybe of the cost, the budget of the dogs. Yep. Some local people cannot afford for that.
Us as tourists actually have a huge difference on the Balinese economy and these dogs' lives. Giving locals business and donating money to organisations can help so much, because at the moment most locals can't even feed their children, let alone their dogs.
If they have female puppies, they usually just throw it away. This happened years ago. We always finding a lot of puppies that are abandoned in pasar, in market, in everywhere, and then they got skin problem.
I think with the tourism that we're getting now that we're no longer in Corona, The money is up there. We've got the financial support from tourism, and we've got the government is actually getting more money than they've probably ever had from tourism. If we get some information out there, no blame, no demanding anything, just really asking for what the Bali animals deserve, and that is some support. Sterilisation. If they're sterilised, then feeding them's okay because they're not going to procreate.
The government try to help.
Yes.
They do the program also, but they cannot do whole.
Okay.
Because they still need support from the private people. I mean, like, the money is out from the government.
The citizens. The citizens. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why actually they need to be together to talk about that. Because we tried that before, but sometimes it's back to the idealism of the foundation also that,
And then also not looking at the problem.
Yes.
If you're not looking at the problem, you're not trying to find a solution.
Out of sight, out of mind.
As Orchid said, this issue is not just the government's. We all need to work together to solve the overpopulation issue, rabies outbreaks, and neglected animals on the street. Speaking of which, whatever happened to that pup we found on the street? We actually had news from one of Kelly's friends, Ellie, who went out of her way to find the dog before BAWA did.
Hey girl, just to bring you some good news, and especially Gil and Jody. The dog is in my car and he is not afraid. It's a super cutie, really cute. I'm driving now to Pet Shop 26 to have him checked, and then I'm gonna bring him home and we'll see after what we do.
That's fantastic.
Just to let you know, tell Gil and Jody they will be so relieved. Bye.
Oh, wow.
It was a miracle. We had to go check out the puppy. Ellie had taken her in and she was officially in good hands. It felt like she recognised us the way her tail was wagging, seeing us through the window.
hello, me.
Ellie named her Poker, which means little. Thank you so much to Ellie and Kelly for saving this puppy, and we hope she grows up to be big and healthy. Travelling to Bali completely changed my views on the animals here. What I expected was scary, infected dogs everywhere you go, but what I actually found was some sweet, innocent beings that just want to be loved and enjoy life amongst humans. I found a community of people that are working on the ground helping these animals every day with the goal of eradicating disease and saving animals, and moving towards a more united Bali where humans and animals can live together happily. If you want to donate to help animals like Poker and support Ground Zero action to save and sterilise these dogs, we have made a GoFundMe page specifically for this. All donations will go towards local rescue shelters and organisations whose goal is to create sustainable change for Bali's animals. Just $5 can feed a dog for a whole week, so any amount matters. More info is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching.